There are conversations that shape how we live. Conversations that help us navigate challenges of life. Conversations that bring out the best in us. This is where we gather to help each other find the way and unleash our potential. Welcome to the Benjamin Zulu Globe.
Psychologist, relationship coach, the one, the only
Benjamin Zulu.
Benjamin Zulu himself.
Question and mine is two.
Yes.
2 in 1 question. You have said at the age below 25, someone should accept being single.
Yes.
But if she's a woman above 25,
yes,
so then she's ready to date.
Yes.
So, la kwanza linakuja.
Yes.
Kuna mtu ako above 25, she's a woman above 25.
Yes.
So your age iko sawa to date, but she's still a student.
Exactly.
Kama advice vipi?
Yes.
Alafu kuna nyingine, maybe some girls who are married or they have been in a relationship even before being 25 years, maybe something like 22 years ago.
Yes.
And their husbands or their partners wamekuwa kwenye upande wao, they help them to achieve their goals.
Yes.
Sasa kuna yule ambaye ako 25 and she wants to get someone ambaye amemwona kidogo ako determined, ako composed, kama advice vipi? Alafu sasa kuna zile nyota, as my jazz suggests, it's a tatizo nyota. So kuna the same path when you ulipitia,
yes,
uka succeed. Mimi naweza pitia ibafaya hapo jiani. So utani advice vipi? Thank you.
So evening, nilikuwa nauliza so about healing. If the people sasa wewe uliweza maybe kuheal kwa sababu ulikuwa unaishi in a hostel or something of the sort. What about you are living with the same people that are making you go through that shida? So how can you heal when bado msemo kuna hao wazazi wenye wanatuma upass through hiyo shida? How can you heal? Like, yeah.
Thank you. My question is pertaining.
What's your name?
I'm Emmanuel.
Emmanuel, okay.
Okay. In the early 20s, walipata watoto walianza familia, but maybe by mistake. And now, what do you advise these ladies? Because we have maybe a student who is now 24 years old, at maybe in their first year they had a kid.
Yeah.
How do you advise that?
Okay.
The other thing is about helping each other. I mean, by telling us being single, that doesn't mean that the social part of interacting with the opposite gender. How should we keep it? Where should we draw the line in interacting with the opposite gender? Thank you.
Mr. Patrick, ndakuchekesha. I have like 10 questions and only one is about business. All the rest is about love and relationships. Let me start with the one about business. I'm excited about those who are trying to make money. Huyu anasema, whenever I start a business and they get hard, I give up. What can I do to stop giving up? Listen, the fact that you are starting means you are courageous. What I want you to do is to acquire the right knowledge on what kind of business works for you, clicks with your personality, and how to master people's skills. Selling is an energy transfer. It's a transfer of feeling to make a person get clarity and conviction that what you're selling is what they need. Selling is a communication of change. You're an agent of change. When you start business and you're selling, you're an agent of change. You're not pestering people with a product. You are bringing change. They have given you drinks right now. The person who sold them the drinks was selling the change you have felt, the relief, the energy boost. They don't come saying, look at this soda, it was manufactured. They say, imagine when your students are just tired in a hall and they would like an energy boost and the conversation becomes vibrant. They're no longer just restless. Imagine if I gave you something that will boost the attention of your students and they will last 1 more hour. Why would that be? They say, that's like a good idea. What are you looking at? Look at this bottle. Just this amount of money and your students are boosted. The person communicated change. That's why they sold. Please read books about business. I've written 2, like One Millionaire Moves, another called Self-Mastery. Get those 2 and learn what business works for you. Quickly, the other one is asking, somebody else here, na huyu aliandika haraka sana, hata alikuwa wa kwanza. Why are you not allowing students to go for a road test? Then when they go to the honeymoon, maybe a girl has reached menopause. or the boy has infertility issues. Road test ni muhimu. Huyu alikuwa amekasirika sana. Huyu alikuwa amejamu yake yote. Mbona mnakatazana road test? Na msichana atakuwa amefika menopause. Menopause inakuanga how old? So listen guys, road test is for old vehicles. You can never do road test on a new vehicle. Third world kumejaa poverty. Mnanunuanga magari imezeeka, ndio maana road test iko common. A brand new zero mileage vehicle hata iendeshangu uletewe, inabebangwa na gari ingine uletewe. True or false, Marimu? If you are a new vehicle, you don't road test, you are carried sealed to the owner, delivered, paper signed, thank you. Ujieke the first mileage. Inakuanga 0 kilometers. That is not to say mwenye ambaye tayari alikuwa ashafanya mambo, sasa unakuwa unamwambia you are not a vajo, unakatazana nini? Listen. You are not a car. Hata tukitumia magari tunapata the new ones are usually sold as they are. Hata ufungui steering, makaratasi inakuwa imefungwa kila mahali, unajifungulia. But we are saying this. Human beings are not vehicles, they have a soul. Vehicles have no soul. You are trying to ride them, and that's how they are meant to be. A human being having sex means somebody going into you. You cannot say David going into Bathsheba. That was a road test. Creating a child, that's a road test. Do you know in one ejaculation the man is releasing 100 million sperms? So many of your energy, man pouring into you, and you're calling it a test? There's nothing experimental with sex. Sex is merging of souls. You never forget the person you sleep with. There's nothing testing about sex. You always feel something when you see them 10 years down the line. You see them in a mall, you are ashamed. They can say something and ruin your reputation. Wanaume sana munisikize. You can appear up in life. You're vying for governor 15 years down the line. But the women you slept with, wanakuja wanaandika hapo. Sasa hii iliacha kulalisha kila mtu hapa inaitisha kiti. And you can't deny because she can give proof you slept with her and you're finished. Juzi mwanamke ametokea akapeana picha while they slept with one of the famous guys. Akaeka picha tu. She's nobody. But some of the people you sleep with hawana future. Kama huyu anaongea akiwa amekasirika anataka kulalisha kila mtu, he is going nowhere. I'm using he because the language sounds very masculine. Anatafuta tu wanawake alalisha. Anataka mfungue miguu for road test alalishe tu. Faith, don't be deceived. Keep yourself. You don't need to be tested by many men. Your destiny mate will want to know your character. As long as your body is functioning, mutaenda premarital counseling, mutafanya gynecological examination before marriage. The way to test when you're getting married is through professionals. Sio kutolea mtu nguo akuingie ndani. Hapo hakuna test. Are we together? Thank you. You said something about announcing your dreams, and it conflicts me, since I believe that you should work in silence, settle for more, not less, because announcing your dreams will alert enemies. That is true. There's a time you keep private your dreams from people, from the public. I can't go online now and say I'm planning to buy Mercedes, I'm planning to start this. You can't go online and say I'm planning one day to build this kind of house. We said you tell who? Who picked the word inner circle? You tell who? When Mary realized she was pregnant, she went to talk to who? To Elizabeth. Inner circle. So we are saying you tell your inner circle to hold you accountable and make it impossible for you to give up your dreams because nobody knows them. They will remind you who you are when you have forgotten. They will remind you what you live for. Umeelewa? Thank you very much. Then the other question, let me summarize here. How do you get that lacking psychological deficiency in love from parent that you lack? If you do not get love, we said you self-educate, you read books, you follow the right teachers, you do therapy, go to counselors, you have a counseling department, go discuss that pain. The other one is saying, what is the exact age for marriage? 25 and above for women and 28 and above for men. Men tend to take, if you are a boy and you're 26, if you date, you're likely to date a woman who is way younger than 25 and she'll become a thorn in your flesh. These questions were asked here. Hamisi asked What about nyota? Nikifuata njia yangu na iko different. So Hamisi, I'm not saying you copy paste my ways. I'm saying principles of life. There's a time for sowing, time for reaping. So the seasons I've described for you do not restrict you to my path. You may not become a speaker like me. You may be a businessman. We are just talking about preparation time. Take it seriously. Casting your vision is universal. Getting ready, networking with people can inspire you. So follow principles. Don't follow my path. Are we together? Thank you. The other thing is, what if you get a girl and you help her to grow? If she's under 25, some people have helped each other. Hamisi, understand this. Before people knew any better, some even married at 19, at 20. That people married without knowledge, and they find themselves in marriage, even when they skip that stage. What the answer there, Hamisi, is called opportunity cost. Say opportunity costs. Some people come back here and they tell you, we met in this college, we were that year, now we are married, it's been 10 years, we are happy. Always remember the word I've told you, called what? Opportunity. What would you have become had you followed the path of preparation first? Even if you decide to get married today, Hamisi, you can get somebody. But what will you become if you don't date now and build yourself and marry when you are better placed? You can become a president or become a commoner. The difference is so big, and it's called opportunity what? Because people don't know what they lost. They usually tell you, there's no difference. I'm happy. You evolve. Hamisi, usiambie people, I told you this, but I know guys who are more talented than me. But because they were always distracted with women, I did better than them. Even in class, even now I can see these guys have better potential than me. But part of the energy was always, tumeenda kuambia kukimbizana naye amebeba mtungi. He is more talented than me, lakini amebeba mtungi. Ama amebeba gumboots. Ataniacha? No, some relationships are a distraction. They weigh you energetically. You have to talk to that woman daily. You need to have airtime, to keep your phone on. You need to spend time talking. You need to maintain that relationship. And yet you are 5 years away from getting married. That time you could be reading books. That time you could be... Unajua Hamisi kuna watu wajakuja kwa hiyo juu wana solve relationship issues. True or false? Ameatbreakiwa hata hawezi amka. Hata mnawajua nyinyi, si ndio? Look at what they have missed. This is what we are calling opportunity. Amemiss kumit mtu ambaye haezi muafford. Ukimwambia ni book personally, haezi ni afford. Shule imepay, imelipa. Na out of 18,000, only 1,000. Many of them don't care. They just want to flirt and look for women to send them nude. Send me a nude, send me a nude. Kuna mtu alikuwa njiani akikuja na kapatana na mvulana akamuhaga kameo wakarudi. Magoti ikachiliana socket. If you take time to prepare and attend forums like this, you are becoming a different person. True or false? So it's not a day or night we are saying, oh, I can be happy even when I married at 19. You can be happy, but what is the opportunity cost for the preparation you refused? Have you gotten the point now? Okay, how to heal when you are still there. Sharon, and asked, how do you heal when you are still with those parents? So Sharon, where are you, my sister? I like that question. You are really thinking. Thank you. She was asking, kama bado naishi na wao ndio wameni break my self-esteem. Ama wanatu abandon. Ama wameni. How many of you are firstborns? Inua kama mkono na urudisha haraka usionyeshe watu firstborn. Thank you. You know, firstborn, sometimes you are a deputy parent, isn't it? Yes. You are parenting the children of your parents. Now from the kitambo when you are one of the parents. So what if you are being burdened hata kureconcile your parents, wanakuja kujishtaki kwako. Mama yako ameniambia, "Mimi ni babako ndiye anafanya." Hapana, ni mamako alianza. And they have confused you. Hata sasa usimu unapata missed calls 17 missed calls. And you are only a student. Ongelesha brother yako. Unajua hata sister yako alisema hivi, nimepata ongelesha, hebu kuja hapa ongelesha, chukua fare. Firstborns, many of you have been parentified and wounded. You have never been a child, you have never relaxed. You are always trying to be strong. You can't even tell people how you feel. Sharon, the way to heal, particularly if you have firstborn wounds. Sometimes you are not the firstborn, you are just the first responsible child. Unaweza kuwa you are the second, but the first one doesn't care. So you are the first one who cares. So you are the one who carries the burden. Emotional burden, mental burden. Mami anakupigia your father has cheated. What do you do with that? ni dunini? Si mume wangu ni mchape ama? So mom dumps on you. Mom, don't worry, tutaomba Mungu atakusaidia. And if you don't pick her call, she starts cursing you. Even you have abandoned me like your father. Hey, you don't even have much of me. Hey, hey. So now the people of this family, hey, hey, I wish I knew. Hey. Sharon, while you are with them, read literature about healing. While you are with them, read the book about toxic relationships. Let me show them. Read the book called How to Deal with That Toxic Relationship. While you are with them, read age-specific material like Dreams Before Dating. While you are with them, follow teachers online. Go to Wi-Fi and follow those teachers. Don't go to Wi-Fi to like nonsense here. Influencers on TikTok. When you go there, watch things that tell you to dissociate from the chaos, to design your life, to believe you can be different, to refuse and tell mom, I'm sorry, that's my dad, that's not my husband. Your relationship issues, I cannot get in, nitalaaniwa, hata sina uwezo. Tafadhali talk to your women friends, go to a counselor, talk to your pastor. I'm not the right person, mom, stop. I love you very much, but not that much. I cannot handle your marriage. I have never been married. Tell daddy, sasa daddy unareport mom kwangu ni do, that's my mom. You know, your mom does not even care. So what? You chose that woman. I was not even there. You learn how to put boundaries with your own parents. That's how you heal, Sharon. You start there. If they cannot allow you to challenge them or they will stop paying your fees, don't talk, but please dissociate emotionally. I like those questions about healing, business. Keep thinking that way, Sharon. Sarah. Keep thinking that way. Emmanuel was asking, what if somebody has already gotten a child and they're already... Sometimes getting a child is what wakes you up because you realize choices have consequences, isn't it? Also, you have another young person to live for, to lead, to mentor, to look for money for. Getting a child is not a curse if you use the experience to wake up. A mistake that wakes you up is better than never making mistakes and never waking up. Accept the situation. If you're a guy, you created a child, stop sleeping, stop sinning again, stop that, and be there for your child as best as you can. Then try to gather wealth and money for that child to make sure they are never alone in this world and they're never vulnerable, being manipulated with money and all that. So go all out and build from where you are. Start where you are. Even if you have a child, no shame, start there. Somebody asked, what if now we have the girlfriend we are dating, she's 20, should I leave? Leave now. Send the message now. Take an about time. If you're trying to go to Mombasa and then you start seeing signboard saying Kangemi, saying Naivasha, saying Kimende, and you're trying to go to Mombasa, what should you do the moment you realize you're lost? Even the Google stops talking and tells you, take a U-turn as soon as you can. That's my advice for you. Take a U-turn. Ukisema juu nishaanza ni sawa tu, unasema timoni huku kwingine haki, sasa juu niko barabarani ni sawa, sasa chiezi tu geuka, my friend. Turn around. Then I have a friend of mine who is madly in love with another girl. The mother is always intimidating her. So how can we help her? Take this book for her. The book called Dreams Before Dating. Again, anytime you hear madly in love, that's usually infatuation, trauma response, and obsession. It's not healthy love. Healthy love is compulsory. Those people can kill you. When people love you so much, they can shoot you. True or false? Healthy love is lazima. Mimi nisipopata ili nikufe. Akianani sisi mati life bila wewe. That's not love. Mature love is, I think we rhyme, I think we flow, and I would like, that is when you are mature for marriage. I see a future with you. What do you think? Can you give it a shot? Take your thought and let me know. Sigina Ankamia, oh, thank you for the compliment, but I'm not there in life. Oh, so bad. But thank you so much. I wish you the best. Mature love behaves like that. But before you're 25, it's an obsession. I can't love. ndio anajiua. Mimi ukiniacha najiua. I did not create you. Asiyekuumba asikuumbue. Sawa? I'm a male student. I am financially stable. What advice can you give? I am a fresher. That's good. Hebu piga kofi wewe. Ati nikupee namba. Sikupei namba. Hamisi, tumesikia manze kuna majamaa yani I like them, I like this. Bro, hakikisha umenisalimia after this. Bro, salute bro. Salute man. When he says financially stable, he may not mean he has millions. You understand? He means he has a stream of income that can keep him independent and self-governing. That's financial stability. It's not about wealth. Wealth comes slowly. So bro, my advice is this. Now move from financial stability to millionaire moves. Use your money to build wealth. Use your money, bro, to build wealth. Get materials that can teach you leverage, wealth creation, trading, business, advantage, how to utilize your time. The fact that you have some capital when you are young. One of my students is in the US, and when he was 23, he sold a software for $100 million. That's 15 billion Kenya shilling. When he was only 23. How old are you, bro? When he was your age, 1 year older than you. And akasema kama this. So when he came home, he told me, wote wananiambia nioe. My uncle is telling me to marry quickly. Oh, I'll get carried away by prostitutes. Everybody is panicking. I told him, cool down, bro. Cool down. They don't have your capacity. Take time. Give yourself 5 more years and God do something else. Mega. Don't bother women. Right now, you can't tell which woman has capacity for the kind of life because at this age, the personality has not shown. So I told him take 5 years. He contacted me 3 years. He flew in. When he comes, just books a session and sees me. So he told me, bro, you know what? I sold another software. He asked me whether he should sell. Okay, he had offers that time. He had not sold. I told him to sell quickly and move on to the next thing. He had built another software with his friend, and it was to give them 500 million. When they split, he was going to take home 200 million. US dollar. The first one was 100. This one's 200. The guy was a multi. I told him, bro, go sell quietly. Don't announce too much. Go build another thing. By the time you marry, you'll be like the founder of Google. And I told him, I want you to appear in Kenyan consciousness when you're already a Chris Kirubi at 30, at 40. Appear that time, bro. Just come here and build another 2 rivers. Come here and build a tram. Nairobi does not have a tram. That small train that transfers people. Come here and build a small city, bro. The only rich people here are corrupt people. The ones we know with this talk. Come here and show them that you can make dollars clean. And he told me, bro, I have the mentality for it and I'll do it. And he promised me. That guy was written for me, bro. What you have is a seed. Don't sleep with women. Don't even announce it. Dress like a priest. Dress well. Carry yourself cool. Politely. Get a car that you can move around with. Cash saves you time. Instead of waiting at the state for the vehicle to be full. If you have the capacity, move fast, bro. Move quickly. Either a car or even a motorbike. Just a means of moving around. Check where you can invest more things. Buy a plot here. Build a small thing there. Employ someone there. Buy Kakuzi stocks. Buy Safaricom, bro. Go and experiment, man. Read materials and then try out. Experiment. Pilot the investment using small amounts of money that even if you lose them, you don't collapse. Bro, appear with mentor. Pay a session and see Darshan Chandaria. Go and check out what it takes to meet Darshan. Tell him, what can I do? I'm getting some income, but like, he will tell you some wisdom, bro. Go and see the guys who have made it, man. Go watch Shark Tank. Start a company, bro. Buy a company, man. Do something, man. That guy, and those of you who have some income coming in, your parents are capable. They're already pushing you to try something. Jump in. Tell daddy, give me 200K. Daddy, give me 300K. Let me try something. I want to try Porsche Mail. Here, let me employ somebody. Let me buy some stocks. Let me buy something from Hungary. I'm just importing clothes and selling to guys. When I was a student, there was a guy who was the only son to the government pathologist of Kenya. The only son to the top government pathologist. And he was selling uji, porridge. Door to door. He was called Solomon. We asked him, Solomon, what's the point, bro? The son of a billionaire. What are you doing, man? He said, I'm learning. My dad told me to learn. And I'm learning how to make a coin and another one. He would rise up early. When it's cold, he rushes to sell porridge. People would buy from him because they know anajiweza. He's not selling just because he's desperate. Let me tell you, I want you to start practicing business now. Let these other people continue running after each other like goats and he-goats. You do business. Do business. Go get that cart that sells sausage. Sausage na mayai. Simama hapo manze, chapa mayai rashawa. Mnatoka class na wao, ushaboil mayai zako, chao na stage hapo, chap, make 5 so. And you have your million in the account, don't worry. Wapumbaze, let them think you're also a hustler. Manze, do something, look at what works and try it. Next time enda Nairobi Stock Exchange, enda uketi hapo bro. Enda physically Nairobi Stock Exchange, keti hapo. Look at which stocks are performing, get the app. You can download the app for Nairobi Stock Exchange. Check what is going on. Practice with 10,000, 20,000. Buy government bonds. No as 100K na wache hapo. Thank you for those kind of questions. All right. I'm 27 years old. Recently, I got back to school. I have been working, but I quit for studies. So I have a habit of attracting broke guys. Okay. Ati, does it mean my self-esteem is low? Or is it that I am not around high-value men? College has no high-value men, only boys. So you're looking for the right thing in the wrong place. Excuse us, we are not yet high-value men. Be patient with us. Umefanya kazi sisi hatujafanya. You are attracting men who are broke because you look like you have money. It's natural to attract needy people when you look resourceful. True or false? Ukibeba nyama na wasea kwa njaa, si watakufuata. Haimaanishi una attract. So ajeni kujiblame sana. Sasa vile corporate wasea wanashinda wakikuitaita, inamaanisha kuna low self esteem. You're just cool, man. So my 27-year-old, you okay? It's natural when you go to a needy environment. People have never seen the high value women. It's attention. That's not about low self esteem. But listen, you quit that job to come and improve yourself. I want you to not study in class alone. Mature students, munisikize. Mwache ujinga. If you're under 25, stop behaving like you're 19. After class, go to work. In between studies, go sell a dress. In between studies, kimbia uze mananasi. Si kuketi pale kwa wifi. Aki mumenitupa nimeboeka. La form ni gani? Utoto achia watoto. Utoto? If you are 27 months, behave it. Season yako pia ni sensitive. Huwezi kaa hapa 4 years alafu unapitwa na season za kuoa. Kuna miaka yako imeenda. As a woman, you also have peak seasons. If I were you, I would study niko business. Hata usifungua kakitu pale nje. Angalia business, wauzie umbrellas hawa, wauzie t-shirts. Come do something. Kuna tu stand tutatu pale kwa mayai na sausage. Ajili tu mtu hapo. Si kuingiza hivi ulani vile kunaendanga. Learn something. Practice. Tokezea kwa conference za kina Benjamin Zulu zile njano. Kuja kama umekimbia. Sema nataka tu kubreathe hiyo air ya kubili. I just want to be in that climate. So mature students, please behave it. Your seasons are different. Don't waste time like these kids when you wanatumiwa 200 ya fare. Na mimi hajatuma fare na ngoja tu. Kama mtu kamekaa kwa wifi kakingoja fare hata kaezi afford bundles. Mtu ako stranded. Hakinda trek yoyote, oi. Munihurumie sina fare. Na free time yako yote ni kutafuta. Aki mko wapi nikuje? Aki nikujeni? Aki nimeboeka? What's the form? Form ni kutafuta pesa kajinga hii.
There are conversations that shape how we live. Conversations that help us navigate challenges of life. Conversations that bring out the best in us. This is where we gather to help each other find the way and unleash our potential. Welcome to the Benjamin Zulu Global.
Psychologist, relationship coach, the one, the only
Benjamin Zulu.
Benjamin